Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm just going to do another general, okay? So if the story isn't yours or you just vibe a little bit, the guidance at the end should be pretty helpful. I'm just going to pull in and see what's needed for the upcoming week, past week, just like we usually do. I will roll the dice to see which sun, moon, rising signs this is for. So for those cross-watching, you'll know. Anything else I'm thinking of? So I'm going to pull from a lot of decks. We're going to try and just quickly identify the circumstance as best as possible and then focus more on the guidance at the end, okay? I'm kind of like free-flowing this week just to see what happens, okay? So I'll go ahead and we'll figure out who this is for. Spirit. Hello, hello. How are you doing? All right. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the general collective at this time? For whom it'll resonate for whenever the time is divine, please and thank you. All right. We have Leo. We have Scorpio. We have Sagittarius. And Pisces. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, guys. All right, let's see what's going on for Leo, Scorpio, Sag, and Pisces. Ooh, heavy on the water and fire. All right, that may be significant to you. All right, let's figure out what's going on. Passionate, emotional energy. Ambitious. Intuitive. All right. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. All right. First one out, you have Wishbone. A wish is granted. Yay. You have Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Whoever energy is that for. Flowers. Happiness. Okay. Maybe cutting to the truth of a situation and something about the month of November. Okay, so this could have been something that happened in November that you planted seeds for. It could also be something coming up in November, or you could be dealing with somebody that was born in November, or November is significant in some way, shape, or form. November is Sagittarius, Scorpio. Yes. So it could be dealing with Scorpio or Sagittarius. It could be one of that, right? Scorpio, Sag, it could be you. So it could be for you, right? And maybe there's some delusion around the situation, right? Like it's too good to be true, right? I'm getting that vibe. Let's pull one from the Moonology. This could be a timing. This could be an identifying. It could just be overall energy, Spirit. Please, one, please. All right, interesting. I'm guessing the self-delusion is this energy. Void, of course, Moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So there's probably nothing to worry about. All right, let's see what other energy is in it. We're going to pull from the Chinese zodiac. All right. All right, Spirit. The dominant energy here. And I will read off the years as well, okay? All right, you have the year of the pig and the yang energy. That's the masculine energy. Slow and steady wins the race. Be careful of your footing, however. There's a lot of fog and mist. That could be your self-delusion, right? Pig years are 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, and 2019. Could also be indicative of timing as well. If it's closer to 2019, 2007, okay? Add plus or minus increments of 12 years outside of that range, okay? All right. Pig, forthright, naive, optimistic, kind, easily contented, straightforward, easygoing, happy-go-lucky. Without any goal or plan, the pig traveled with the snow fairy, stopping and starting, making the best of things. Despite that the dense misty fog makes the distance blurred, as long as there is sunshine, the pig can find beauty around him, right? So just be patient with those pockets of sunlight that come through, right? And just be mindful of your stepping when it's foggy. In the yang meanings, on the positive side of things, optimistic, simple, living in the moment, and generous, okay? Active meanings, let nature take its course, forgive, be direct. And action meanings, believing that everything happens for the best, okay? So that's where your happiness and wish may be granted, right? And coming out of that self-delusion a little bit. We'll see what energy is in that. I'm not getting a feeling it's outside. It just may have been like that fog has caused the delusion, right? Like maybe things had been unknown and like kind of like fuzzy, and now things are starting to clear up and you can see your path, right? All right, let's get 3 from the past life oracle to describe this circumstance, especially anyone involved. To better identify, please. Oh, this would be a water energy. All right, 1 more, please. All right. I'm hoping you can see it all the way here. You have Atlantis. Definitely feeling water energy. That could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for me. It's also a connection to past life as well as heritage. And maybe just being deeply connected with all things marine, right? Fluid, energy, emotion, you know, that kind of thing as well. That could also be pretty cloudy too, because, you know, in the deep depths of the ocean, it can be pretty dark down there and you can't see your way, right? So that could cause some self-delusion. That's what I'm also seeing with that as well. Definitely more of a feeling vibe behind that. You also have authority figures, so maybe something having to take charge, or maybe there's some tangible, I'm not even thinking of the word right now. You know, there's some tangible circumstance where you're having to follow rules and guidelines and protocol and bureaucracy that you got to navigate around too, and maybe it's causing some confusion as to what to do. Maybe your heart is telling you to go in a direction, but the tangible doesn't exactly have the path laid out for that, right? You also have a connection with Native American as well. So perhaps you're dealing with an actual person, maybe they're an authority figure, and they might have some Native culture attached to them, or there may be some sort of protocol from Native American culture that might be helpful at this time as well. And maybe it's not just protocol, it's just like a ritual or a practice. There you go. All right, Spirit, tell us more about wishes granted, delusion, happiness, and what won't come from the situation. Let's see if we can pull some more on that. Get a little bit more identity on it. All right, now we can actually do something. I want to know what this change is. 2 more, please. All right. Balancing with Libra's energy. All right. Okay. Here we go. First one out, you have solar eclipse. Shocking event, fast changes, new chapter. Leaving what is familiar, awakening, feeling lost, and reinvention. So you got some transformative energy here. Maybe what's familiar is the authority figure, right? You have Libra energy here. Love, could be something having to do with love. Balanced, indecisive, sweet, peaceful, diplomatic, graceful. Partnerships, aesthetics, truth, and charm, okay? I'm thinking of the partnerships too, where like, you know, it could be a business thing as well, that you really like a passion. You do have a lot of fire and water energy, especially water energy. So maybe it's an intuitive kind of creative endeavor that you really, really love that's partnership up, right? Maybe there's some progress with regards to that, but there's on account of this sudden shocking event, fast change, something like that. Semi-sextile, allowing opportunity with effort, energies attract, lack of ease, potential for growth, and tempers. Definitely getting a balancing sense here. Energies attract. We will take some work, whatever this wish being granted is. Dedication, drive, motivation. Okay. Let's figure out what this shocking event is. What was this catalyst, Spirit? Let's get a few from Izzy's deck, get a general idea. What was this catalyst? This change? Someone is on the down low, so something hidden, perhaps coming to light. This week. So something is going to be happening this week, and it involves a Gemini energy. Okay. Interesting. I'm just going to pull a few cards from the Gypsy Witch here. Get a better idea of what this catalyst is, so you know what to look out for, okay? So you are aware. That way you don't, worry about stepping back into delusion, right? Or confusion about a situation. There you go. You get pure clarity, all right? What is this catalyst? What is in the shadows here with this someone is down low? We'll just get 3, Spirit. You have the Knight of Cups, so a mature message coming in, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Number 22, the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. Interesting. All right. One more. Something from your past, a bit of nostalgia here with the 6 of Cups. Could be something from your childhood. It could be from a child. Number 3, the house denotes success in all ventures. If present condition is unpleasant, the future will be happy and prosperous. Also predicts marriage, so it could be that partnership. But I am sensing more than one type of partnership on the board here, so this may be for more than one person, okay? Sensing business, anything that's deeply connected that requires sort of like a contract, right? Of sorts. A mutual agreement. And the 4 of Swords, healing, recovery. Number 49, the eye when near denotes great interest taken by friends. So perhaps this is a friendly thing, okay? When distant, and it is distant from here, signifies suspension, and that could be that delusion, right? I'm trying not to cover things up here. All right. So, something will be uncovered and it'll make much more sense. But I don't get the vibe that this is negative in any way. It's just hidden, and maybe they have to be hidden. So let's... All right. Is there a reason why they need to be hidden, Spirit? What have they got going on? What are they bringing to the table that needs to be aware of? Let's just get 1 on it, please. Maybe 2. Oh, secret affection. Especially for something, a stronger partnership. 1 more. Oh, a balancing act. Love it. Will you marry me? And divine masculine, divine feminine. So this may actually be a deep soul connection of sorts, guys. All right. Well, let's get some guidance. What's your advice for the collective at this time regarding this situation? Is there anything they need to prepare for, think about, do? What direction? Aside from being aware of self-delusion. All right, we got 2 already. All right. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going to stick this. There we go. All right. And Mintonkin, longing for home, belonging the original light workers. Okay, so this is prepping you for next level stuff. I love it. Okay. Now let's pull 1 from the Halloween Oracle Carrot. I get the feeling that Spirit wants you to go with the flow and go towards this change, this catalyst, this, they obviously have to be on the down low for some reason. Maybe it's something they've been harboring for a while. So there's going to feel like a great release, okay? So just stay balanced through it, okay? As to not become ungrounded or remove your center, right? Because there may need to be some healing going on. All right. I'm actually going to get one more. You got space for it. Might as well. Oh, nice. All right. First card out, you have Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. You can't see the bottom part, but the image is beautiful. All right. Okay, so this is definitely about transformation, okay? Let's see, where do we want to start this? The original model for this flamboyant Lady of Death can be traced back to the ancient Aztec goddess Mictecacuatli. As time went on, the figure remained balanced between beauty and horror and morphed into the Lady of the Dead and eventually into the more modern graphic figure Katrina. It is also reported that the identity of the original Katrina was based on women who were very rich and had everything they wanted in life. Yet death takes everyone equally, so it was a reminder that no matter how beautiful, rich, popular, or famous you were, in the end, death takes all. The Mexican culture has a long-standing history of laughing at death and seeing it as just another aspect of life. In some ways, death is the last taboo in many Western cultures. We tend to hide away our dying, and some of us may never even see the body of someone who has passed in our whole lives. But this was a much more common occurrence in the past. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and then perhaps until then we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of that fear. Okay. Take a light approach to a situation initially, and it may work out better, okay? If you're holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, okay, in particular material things, simplify and let go, because nothing will come of that situation. Then you also have werewolf, exploring wildness, and also that shape-shifting ability as well. Where are you, buddy? There you are. After a painful, excruciating, bone-jarring struggle against the change, the man releases to the magic. So perhaps that's the sudden event, right? With regards to this external energy. Maybe they just went through this massive shift, right? And you've already done that. So, like, you'll be able to know how to kind of, like, handle that. And it's going to flip the script big time. And that's why the healing is here too. So you might need to kind of like pace yourself with this, okay? A howling unrestrained under the full moon. Full moon may be significant at this time. This upcoming possibly, or the last one. Now the half man, half wolf rises up snarling and goes looking for blood. Yes, we all know the power of the werewolf. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside the one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one, though, is the dominant force? And it seems like whatever this shift is going to be will actually recalibrate the person so that their energy comes in somewhat balanced, because you do have divine masculine, divine feminine here. Okay? They understand the goal. Libra is also about balanced, right? Yeah, balanced. So, what is the healthy balance between our animal nature, one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness separate from or dominant over nature? And perhaps that's been the balance between it. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Okay. Better articulate this. You have this dogma, this bureaucracy, these rules, this man intellect, right? And you're trying to balance your emotions while tapping into who where you come from, right? And you're balancing yourself out. Now, this individual, this energy is really trying to hash it out, and maybe they just had some serious thing happen where it really forced it, and in a direction that's going to be the most loving to self, right? The most ultimate happiness, something that they wish, right? But it's taken a while. There's been a lot of stops and starts because there's been too much fog and some sun, some fog, back and forth, right? Perhaps because whatever's in the tangible has been kind of like dictating how things are going, right? So they're coming out of that, all right? This energy is coming out of that and going towards the future. So you're going to have to be patient with this process, okay? A lot of recovery, a lot of healing is needed at this time, okay? And just be wary that, you know, if you are still dealing with some trust issues regarding this person, this situation, this energy, heal that as well, okay? Transform things, all right? The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When was the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. And now may be a good time to do that. In some parts of the world, the sun's coming out, so it's not so foggy, right? You may be able to actually literally go outside and center yourself, okay? And get that balance. All right, let's pull one from the unshakable inner peace, please, Spirit. Keep moving my tablecloth here about. All right. One, please. All right, you have number 32, which breaks down to a 5. That does signify this transition, okay? When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? Okay, so maintaining that focus of that ultimate goal, your wish, right? Let's see if there's anything else that would be helpful. In all situations, we have an option to see the dark or the light, to embrace fear or walk in love. This is a reminder that peace lives in every moment when you make a priority. You may be stuck in fear, but fear breeds fear, which means every choice you make in fear will give you even more fear. Instead, relinquish your control and let love in. Inviting light to all situations will help uplift you and bring you harmony. If there's a situation you are resisting, look inside. Look instead at the light within it. Because source energy and love are on all things. Everything is an expression of the Creator. Seeking to see this truth will bring you unshakable peace. When you realize the divine is in all things, you see that you don't have to resist anything. You just allow, dive into your true self, and make the decision to think and act from love rather than fear. Beautiful. All right. Yes. And especially with this incoming circumstance having come from some chaos, right? Or some jarring circumstances that were limiting. All right, let's pull one from the Ascended Masters. And given we have Native American on board, that's kind of prompting me to read more about the Ascended Master, in case there's something there that will give you some guide as to where to go next. One piece, sir, thank you. All right. We have Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. You see him okay? He's just kind of peeking over there. So let's read about Ganesh. All right, here we go. Ganesh, also known as Ganapataye, is the Hindu elephant-headed god. The son of Lord Shiva and the goddess Parvati, legend says he received his elephant head as a replacement after his father sliced his human one off when he mistook him for an intruder. Ganesh is acknowledged as the Lord who removes obstacles and is much loved by taxi drivers in India because they believe he helps them weave in and out of crazy traffic. Ganesh is a sweet-toothed, life-loving, joyful, dancing, and very approachable god. He will use his light to weave a perfect path for you. It's important at this time to move beyond the limitations of it's not meant to be and focus on if this is for my highest good, then the universe will take me there safely. Ganesh is not only bringing a clear light to your external situation, but also helping you clear up any inner conflicts. When obstacles arise, know that they are just reminders that you care about your path and that you have the ability to change your current situation. Ganesh is here to help you. Thank him for clearing the way. To increase your connection to him, you may want to chant in Sanskrit, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. All right. So it's about refocusing, recalibrating your thought process regarding something and trusting, right? Going with the flow as well. Lots of water flow. Get into that water energy a little bit. You may actually want to even spend more time with water, whether it be indoors or outdoors. So find a lake, a pool, a pond, the ocean, a bathtub, a hot tub. Okay, anything, all right, at this time. Maybe at least once this week might be helpful, okay? Immerse yourself in water and up your water intake, okay? That will help. And maybe since the full moon had been mentioned, maybe drink any charged moon water or bathe in it or use it somehow, okay? All right, let's get our last piece of guidance from Beyond Lemuria deck, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, we have, oh, beautiful. Okay, yes. Where is it? There it is. You have card number 52, which breaks down to a 7, the Violet Flame. You're basically transforming and transmuting. You're going to be able to do that. You know, transform that dense, you know, kind of negative, low vibrational energy into something positive, okay? Let's see here. I'm loving this deck. I'm going to read it as is because I know sometimes the author also talks about her artistic process with some of the cards, okay? And that may ping for you. The Violet Flame, your psychic toolkit, recentering practices, deepening your energetic awareness, clearing your aura, healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequency. Those shifts, right? As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs, and become self-realized, empowered beings, life may present us with more opportunities to grow than before. When we explore our innate healing ability, we may experience our expanding consciousness as deeply blissful and illuminating. Our glimpses of higher awareness can be followed by periods of intensity as we return to normal. These uncomfortable experiences are shadow elements, unaligned with the higher vibration, dropping away so we can maintain our new frequency. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time in places with frantic activity. You may feel disoriented, have emotional ups and downs, and even physical symptoms. Daily practices for recentering will allow you to drop into yourself and be present and still, away from busy mind chatter and distractions. There are so many ways to meditate, so experiment and find something that works for you. There is no way to do it wrong. Yoga, qigong, painting, or walking are just a few examples. So you can go ahead and do a YouTube search right now for different types of meditative practices and learn a bit more and try some things out. And of course, you can always access the playlists that I have that I've made public. I try to dump whatever I find there, so explore. All right. We can learn to protect and maintain the energy we cultivate in ourselves, not from fear, but through a healthy awareness of what is ours and what is the energy of others. That's muy importante, because oftentimes we mistake external energy as our own, and then we often think that we're broken and, need all kinds of extra stuff when that's not even the case at all. You just need to cleanse your energy and protect it so that you know you're working with your energy only, right? And then you can actually assist, by providing that light once you've gotten to that frequency, right? As we expand our consciousness, our empathy may increase. Maintaining energetic sovereignty will allow for heartfelt exchanges with healthy boundaries. Just as we keep our body fit and healthy, it is good to ensure our energy field is free from anything that no longer serves us. We all experience some level of trauma as we go through life. The effects can stay in our aura and, if unaddressed, may influence our physical or emotional well-being. There are many ways to clear your energy field. Seeing an energetic healer or learning clearing methods you can do yourself can be so helpful when you feel dense, heavy, triggered, sluggish, or down. Being able to kickstart a positive vibration so you can regain perspective can be the key to flowing through situations that seemed overwhelming or unsurmountable. Work with the violet flame to transmute anything that is not for your highest good in love. The flame is simple to visualize and a powerful tool that can be used by anyone. Consider your psychic toolkit. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for recentering, cleansing your aura, and protecting your energy? An exercise routine for psychic fitness will help keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high. Maintaining clear and vibrant energy will also help you see through illusions that may be blocking or disorienting you. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and self-care practices for graceful rebalance after heightened energy levels. Okay? So that's important. All right, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one for all your other placements as well. Okay? Bye.